The Loop River comes down from the Castlereagh Hills through the Craigie Glen before taking a curve into the east of Belfast. It gives Loopland its name and passes under the Castlereagh Road before reaching towards Bloomfield. There it makes a connection with the Knock River, another small waterway that has its tributaries in the Craigantlet Hills and the slopes of Stormont. The Knock has already passed through the park at Orangefield before getting acquainted with the Loop. When they meet, they surrender their own personalities and become the Connswater River. In Victorian times, there were mills and distilleries along the riverbanks. The waterways were filthy, and even far into the 20th century, they were rat-infested, perilous, and prone to flooding. The Connswater doesn't have the grace, the songs, and the plaudits like the River Lagan. Neither is it a match for the River Farset that provided Belfast with the city name and the origin story. But the Connswater wins because it flows into the Van Morrison heartland, into scenes of romance and keen spirits and new games. The locals called it the Beachy River, and that's how it appears on the song On Hindford Street. But Van also sees fit to give the waters their Gaelic title, named after the 16th century leader Con O'Neill, the last lord of Upper Clanaboy. So that's how it figures on the 1983 album Inarticulate Speech of the Heart. The track Connswater is an instrumental, but still it gives us an important aspect of the story. It cites the artist in a largely Protestant part of town, and it seems to allude to the summer marching season, to flute bands and lambeg drums, to jaunty airs and the pageantry of the 12th of July. In this sense, Connswater has a kinship to the paintings of William Connor. It's about impressions of post-war working-class life in a northern industrial town. It is mindful of religious identity, but not oppressively so. Van Morrison grew up listening to liberal voices, and Connswater is one of the few echoes of Orange Order culture in his music catalogue. The only other example is a 1988 meeting between Van Morrison and the Chieftains, when Paddy Maloney led the crew into a rendition of The Sash. He was gently mocking a song about Protestant constancy, but also conceding that people may choose to cling to a tradition, a tribe, and a colour.